Up.
Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
You know.
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah.
You gonna do it or am I gonna do it?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast, featuring your hosts, Locarthemanbeast.
Come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
And DjLobsterDust.
Oh my god, his dick is so big.
He's got 1.5 big toes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
How's it feeling right now?
Fucking throbbing. Oh, it's still like covered in betadine too. It's great, man. It's great. It's throbbing.
Just so everybody knows, it is important to put foam on the corners of your bed frame, or that'll happen.
Oh, fucking. No, I'm out.
Yep, I'm done.
out.
I'm done. Oh man, that was the other toe, right? Not the one from the last cut.
Yeah, this was elective. This was. This one kind of gets fucked up a little bit too, especially like when I play softball and like shove my foot into cleats. But when the first one was done, I was like, now do the other side. And he's like, do you want to? And I'm not joking. Like, do the other side.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you have problems with it? I was like, not as bad as that one. I just don't want to fucking deal with it, dude.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
And if you tell me it is a permanent fix, you can fucking yank the whole nail off. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Seriously, like having ingrowns, like if nobody's actually dealt with it before, it's so fucking. So like my nail does this, like it goes out and then at the edge it goes down and in. And so my nail, they tell you like cut your nails straight, right? So that way it grows naturally. But mine still doesn't fucking do that. At the ends it always dips in, but it doesn't dip in past where like the toe is at. It dips in before, so then it grows into the side of my toe all the way forward, and I have to cut it out. Like I have to cut the nail back around the side, and then you have to like dig it out. Oh, it's so fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah. So I just said, fuck it.
Yep.
Done dealing with it.
Yeah. What a disaster. Yeah, your mic is, or your camera is a little dark now, huh? I think it's because the light is fading in and
now
out.
You say it.
I know. It's like,
oh, is it that?
I think it's like because the cloud is fading, so like it gets like darker and then lighter and darker and lighter. I was freaking out for a second. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, what's in my drink? My God, I drank a bunch of mushrooms.
I don't think it's fading.
Oh yeah, that's good.
There we go. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind, man. So, other than the big toe, have you ever passed out before? Besides this thing, have you ever actually like I've been tapped out, right, or like knocked out from like fucking getting chokehold or something like that.
Oh, I've had that hundreds of times.
But I've never like physically been like in so much pain or like been so like or whatever that I've like just slumped over to the side.
2 times.
Mm-hmm.
Both were from my toes, but the first time it wasn't even from pain.
Mm-hmm.
It was they said the MA said that males overall have a propensity to pass out from the local anesthetic. Like for some reason,
in
guys
your toe,
just process it different,
or just the local anesthetic in general.
I would guess general.
Okay, all right. It's like the farthest thing from
first time they were like loading me up with it because I was like, I still feel that. So they just kept like, I mean, my toe was like twice the size, just full of it.
Yeah.
And they didn't even like start anything, and I was like, I like felt myself like sweating and like the walls, and I was like, hold on. And she's all, it's okay. And I was like, no, like I don't know what's happening. And I thought like she was saying like, you might pass out because you're a pussy, but like this was like you might just pass out because it makes people pass out
Okay,
sometimes.
that makes sense.
So that was the first time. This time they used maybe like half as much,
Uh-huh.
and it felt real numb. And like as he's like going closer and closer to the cuticle, just
Yeah.
like I feel it more and more, and I was like just trying not to think about it, and I was like breathing, and he's all, am I killing you? Are you okay, man? And I was like, I feel it and it's uncomfortable, but like I'll be fine. Like just keep going. I want this. Like you're already going.
Yeah.
Just I don't want to stop.
Yeah.
And it's like right as he was like past the cuticle and like in like the
Yeah.
meat,
Yeah.
it's like I felt one clip and it felt like a jolt of electricity like went like just like through my whole body real quick, and I kind of like whoo, whoo, and then I'm doing like the full blown like the pregnancy breathing and like I just feel like the walls are closing in, and I'm just holding on to the bed. I'm looking at this shitty ceiling, and like I'm trying to like keep my mind off it. So I was like, "Hey, talk to me for a second." Like just like I said that, and he's all O.J. Simpson when he was like, and all of a sudden he's all, "That white Broncos scene killed me. I was such a big fan." And I'm like, "What?" And he's all, "Did you know he had a student body left and student body right was his play in football?" And I'm like, "Where the fuck?" And I guess it worked because like all of a sudden I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's all, and what's even crazier is that Kardashian, not the one that you kids probably know, but like it was his buddy in USC who was his lawyer. And I mean, knowing full well what that man did, he went to defend him and he got him off. And I guess what I'm saying, like, would you do that for your friends? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, he pretty much took her head all the way off.
Yeah.
And he's all, I'd like to have some friends like that, though, wouldn't you? Like, I guess. And then I sat there and he's all, we're all done. I was like, holy shit, O.J. Simpson just saved my fucking life. It was so bizarre, though.
One more
like
for the juice. One more for the juice.
10,000 all-purpose yards, and one boy didn't pass out while getting his toe hacked apart. Fucking.
Oh man. It was wild.
It was a beautiful segue, by the way. I didn't know where you were going with that.
Yeah.
It led into a great story.
That is something that I don't think of. I mean, I guess when it was a car accident, I guess I passed out. They told me, but like I have no recollection of anything from like a week prior to the accident. So like, there's like I don't think I've actually physically passed out. I mean, I've been so drunk I've passed out. Like I don't know if that counts, because if that counts, I've definitely been like standing and then like awake on the ground. Yeah, just like one little like just dead body pose.
Fuck it.
I'll leave him. He's fine.
Oh man.
Oh Christ.
Or Japanese businessman pose.
Yeah. So isn't that wild? Did you look into that at all? So apparently in Japan,
I saw the pictures and I was like, "That's such a Japanese thing." It just makes sense. I didn't even question.
So because businessmen out there work so hard and do whatever the fuck they do, Japan's like culture or whatever has like this work hard, play hard type of thing. And so what they'll do is these guys will just go out and they'll work their 10-hour days in business or whatever it is, and then they just get done with work and they just fucking pound. And so Japan's really good about like not caring if people like are homeless and need a place. Like you can go to, like if you're homeless in Japan, a lot of the places they have like electrical outlets and stuff for you to charge your phones. I think, sorry, brain's kicking in. I got Sean's COVID. But they just let people sleep wherever. It's no big deal. Like they just don't care. It's more of a caring thing. It's better that you're off the street and whatever it comes out to than it is, just dying in a ditch somewhere, I guess. So, and a lot of the culture just exists around it. Well, then that translates over to the businessmen that just fucking pass out on subways and they just do loops around the city and
briefcase.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
They just put his briefcase under his head.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You have a meeting at 6.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that was a big thing too. A lot of people like, what time do you need to work? And other people that are like semi-sober, like will set alarms for these people and then just say, you know what I mean? And just let them on their merry way. And they just fucking sleep wherever, middle of the street, wherever it comes out to.
And it was at this moment I realized I had Japanese in my blood.
It's exactly right. We're doing work in the wrong spot, man.
Yeah. We would be celebrated for the degeneracy that we
Well,
do here.
there's also the other side of that too, where it's work hard. it's work hard, play hard, right? Like
Work.
Yeah.
Work hard.
Yeah, I take on the play hard side, not so much the work hard side.
Well, that's why I said there's some.
Yeah.
And this was all actually brought up because Overwatch took a stand.
Yeah, they took a very good stand. I mean, it's an important stand. I think anybody in the world would have understood it. They would have seen that asset end game, and after all the controversies going on, fucking done exactly what they should have done. They would have uproared and boycotted and thrown it off the shelves because that shit is so fucking disrespectful.
I can't concentrate on being a fucking hamster swinging around that fucking game when there's benches designed to keep homeless people off them. Fucking what?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Without brave stands. Try to just pick up.
I know. I'm trying to remember where it all left off. But yeah, fucking that's what I was trying to say in the message. So that those benches that have the asset that have different individual rings where people would sit on, because that is a homeless deterrent or whatever, needs to be removed.
Yeah, because you can't fucking ride a giant mech in and fucking baby Devo out, knowing the injustice of somebody not being able to sleep on this fucking bench in game.
Well, here's the point that I think everyone should be looking at. The Blizzard team in Overwatch is covering up homelessness in Overwatch.
There's the fucking clickbait title.
Just trying to get rid of it altogether,
It's like that scene in the interview, like, we don't have starving people. Look at that fat child right there. So, look at how fat he is. There's no food shortage. Blizzard's just covering it up.
Yeah, exactly right.
Little do you know, right past the boundaries of the map that you're playing in, there's just an internment camp of homeless.
Yeah. Well, and so that was my whole point. Is like, when I play video games, I don't necessarily see a lot of like the outside world invested in it. I guess, fucking naive me or whatever it comes out to. Or more or less the idea that, again, like you said, if I'm a giant fucking hamster rolling around, my brain isn't initially going to world conflict. Like I go
injustice.
Yeah, I go into video games to escape that type of shit, right? Like, that's what video games are. They're a fantasy world designed to escape our whatever normal reality that we deal with. So I don't know, but I think that's the thing. Like, Blizzard has been hit left and right so much that they kind of just
grasping at straws.
If
this could be good, we're fighting homelessness.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
In game, we're not donating to any.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
strictly
shit.
In game. We're getting them off the streets. We're cleaning it up.
Yeah, you ever been to the Irvine campus? It's like there's just fucking homeless people all outside. They're just kicking people trying to get into the front doors.
Fucking. I am here today to read and let you know that we're planning on ending. Flips the page. Breast milk. No, not that one. Homelessness in Overwatch.
Oh no, man. It's wild. But that's leading into the next thing that Blizzard's fucking famous for right at this point in time. So Overwatch 2 is coming out, right?
Can't wait.
No. I'll probably miss this one. I think I'm actually like doing my best to like kind of back away as far from Blizzard and Activision as I possibly can. It's just
Modern Warfare 2 right around the corner.
I know, but I'd rather play dice games. So here's the thing. So Overwatch 2 is coming out. If you load up Overwatch 1 or you go on to Blizzard whatever, you get hit with the immediate ad. Boom. Overwatch 2 early access, right? Because they're doing the thing that Halo did, where the fucking Multiplayer version is the early access point, and the single player campaign or whatever you're getting is coming later down the road. So you see that fucking thing right off the bat. It has a price tag, $45. And then underneath that, it says beta access. So they're misleading all this representation. People are seeing this going Overwatch 2, $45 for early access, multiplayer, and beta access. So people are spending the $45 to get it. What they're not telling you, first off, is beta access is free. As long as you have a Battle.net account, you can sign up for the beta. Doesn't cost you a dime. The $45 isn't going towards the Overwatch 2 campaign. It's only going towards Overwatch 1, right? Because you can't play Overwatch 2. It's not out yet. So the $45 is giving you Overwatch 1, which that game is going to be completely erased when Overwatch 2 comes out because it's completely taking over it. So if you spent money, real world money on fucking Overwatch 1, you bought the game when it came out, you spent all your money or whatever it comes out to, that game just is going to cease to exist. You won't be able to find it anywhere. Can't get it. Yes, you spent money on an item that no longer will exist. And they're going to replace it for Overwatch 2. And they're fucking...
buy Overwatch 2?
No, it's free to play. Unless you want to get the single player campaign, which will probably be $40 or whatever. But that's not included in your $45 that you're spending now. So the ad that they're hitting you for the $45 is only for Overwatch 1, which is a game that will no longer exist when Overwatch 2 comes out, which is a free-to-play game. And advertising it as early access for the beta access, which the beta access is free to get into. It's scummy fucking business. And like I was talking to Sean about this. He's like, man, I just wish Blizzard would go back to having good business practices. It's like, well, to be fair, if the object of a fucking company is to make money, then they got some pretty good fucking business practices because they're making fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But so was Jeffrey Epstein.
Business is business, man. Piece of shit people find. You lead
I just wish Blizzard would go back to good ethical business.
That's what you want. Good ethical business.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's like they need to make up the fucking, the $49 billion that Microsoft is going to purchase for them. They did this, we were talking about last week, where they are putting out the expansion for fucking whatever the hell it's called, early purchase, and getting that all squared away, even though they know the game's not going to launch this day, only to run numbers up. Now they have another thing that's like, oh, spend $45, beta access, blah, 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 blah. And it's like you're buying Overwatch 1 that's basically going to go away.
Q3 and Q4 sales will be through the roof.
Exactly right. That's how it's going to be. It's going to look fucking amazing. And if I was a shareholder that didn't play fucking video games and didn't follow any of this bullshit news, I'm just going to get a piece of paper that says, we're making fucking money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, all right, cool, perfect. Keep investing. And that shit just sounds fucking gross.
You keep making that fucking money.
It sounds fucking gross. It's so bad. So bad. And another good little kicker on it. Do you see Activision for Call of Duty released a new skin that's almost as bad as the fucking God, what was that skin called where the girl was on? Yeah. It's the black and purple, but like, so Jack Frags
like alien looking one.
Yeah, so Jack Frags put a video out where he was just like, I'm gonna just test this to see how far we can go. He's just laying or just sitting in like dark corners and just watching people run past him.
That's the first thing I saw somebody playing on Twitch, and I raided over to him, and his whole crew was lined up at the edge of the helicopter to jump out, and I was like, that looks just like Rose skin. And that's the first thing I thought. I was like, I wonder if it's just as bad.
Yep. Just as bad. People are taking like black skins for the guns and shit like that. And they're just camping corners and like you just can't fucking see it. And then people are saying it's like, well, this you have to turn all the graphics down and rip the exposure all the way to the max, and those people won't be hidden. Why the fuck is that the answer? Like, why is that? You know what I mean? Like, if you're like, hey, how do I fix this problem in the video game? Oh, just fucking make the game look like dog shit and crank the exposure up so you can see them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Genius. Fucking.
It's so bad.
Activision gonna Activision.
Activision gonna Activision. That's exactly right. And that's what feels gross about it. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck?
My question is the skin in the battle pass, or is it one that you have to buy? Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's fucking why. It's always gonna be some shit like that.
Yep. Of course.
The new gun with the new attachment, specifically in this order, is super OP.
Yeah.
But you have to grind about 12 hours
Yep.
worth of game time to get all those attachments. Or we have a convenient skin right here. We called it the meta for no particular reason.
We're gonna add that gun with the attachments with a skin and a fucking call card, and we're gonna ramp it up to $60, and then people are just gonna spend money on it. And it just, and like I said, here's the thing: at the end of the day, if you're looking for a company to make fucking money,
I mean, it works.
it's hard.
really
It's
fucking
hard to
does.
say no. Yeah, it feels bad, and it's not like I'm not against the spending the money, right? Like I don't care about that. I'll spend money on fucking shit I shouldn't all the time in video games.
Yeah.
All the time. As a joke, I spent fucking like $60 on loot boxes during the anniversary. You know what I mean? Like in Overwatch, just as a fucking joke. You know what I mean? Like, and to see what I could get skin wise, because I knew loot boxes were going to be going away or whatever. But it's one of those things where it's like I don't care about the money. I just care about like how gross it feels, and like to be one of those people that are part of that grossness. You know what I mean? Like the Call of Duty skin. The problem is that people are like, oh, well, it's just a skin. Like, oh, fucking, just you don't have to buy it or whatever. But it's like when it gives that actual advantage in the video game, that becomes that pay
to win.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And like, and then on the flip side of that, with the fucking Blizzard thing with Overwatch 2, it's like you're actively trying to suck money for a game that you're going to destroy. Like, I could understand if Overwatch 1 wasn't going away. You know what I mean? If you got to keep Overwatch 1. Cool. Fuck it. No big deal. Spend the $45. You don't have the game now. It's a perfect time to get in. It's an older game. We'll go from there. But they're going to completely overwrite that entire server and that game. You will never be able to play Overwatch 1 again. That's just gross, man. That's the worst part, you know?
So you're excited for Overwatch 2?
No. Well, no, because for
a second,
I was like,
Well,
am I excited because of the people I play video games with? Yes. Because the group that we play Overwatch with are a bunch of nerds that love that fucking game, and they're pretty goddamn good at it. And so it's a lot of fun to play with them.
it's going to be a full Discord screen just like this, like 6 people all in game, and then just you on cam with a fucking protest sign. Just, I will not play.
Yeah. And it will have to be 6 people plus me with it because it's going down to 5 people instead of 6.
Oh.
You know? Yeah, you lose that extra person.
See, that's like Apex where you only have duos or trios.
Yeah. And like I understand the concept of like having the smaller squad sizes and stuff like that. When Call of Duty, when Warzone brought out like trios and duos, it was fun because you could have that little bit of extra like wiggle room between squad sizes.
Yeah.
That way, it didn't feel bad.
Quad stack, triple stack, 2 stack, or even solo drop. Like it gives you a wide variety.
Sure.
Like you don't want to play with a fucking random? Cool. Go in a solo lobby where everybody's by themselves.
Right. And the thing about it is that there's very, very few games that are big lobby parties like that. You know what I mean? Where you can have more than 4 people playing together at a time. Overwatch is one of a very select few like games. I can't think of many others.
Yeah.
And so have something big like that means that is a specific niche that like does not exist anywhere in the gaming universe, but is something that everyone wants. I've got 6 people. How many times, I can't tell you how many times we were playing PUBG and be like, oh, we're already 4'd up. After this next round, I'll sit one out so you can sit one in. You know what I mean? Type of thing. And like someone drops solo just to like fucking wait things out. And it's like, it's fine. It's no big deal. But all at the same time, it's like the other night when I was watching you and Rye play Apex. Like he had a bunch of people in chat. It was like, I want to play. And it's like, oh, sorry, we already have this person waiting on, and then we're gonna have this person. It's like, fuck, man, it just feels bad.
We're all rotating in and out, and it could just, for the overall gaming experience, more is better.
Yeah,
almost always.
Yeah, usually. I mean, well, and that's another big thing with Battlefield. Yeah, like you can have squads of 4 or squads of 5. I think is what it is, 4 or 5. I can't remember. I think it's 4. But they're also 64-player fucking lobbies. You know what I mean? So even if you have a squad of 4, it's not hard to fucking get in. On certain things. That's why I like squad a lot too.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I know.
Point for squad.
1 point for squad, thank God. Because you can have as many people as you want join.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you might be stuck in somebody else's squad if you can't get into, the first. But you can have
Fuck them.
you can have 9 people in a squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking kick ass at that point.
Yeah.
Plus
point squad.
Yeah, 1 point squad. Plus they had a massive update. Marines are in it now. There's boats and fucking.
Here we go. let me update.
Squad's so good. Squad is so hard though. After play,
it is hard.
It is very hard. It's very hard. There's a level of squad that is like. It requires you to just spend hours practicing and getting good. You know what I mean?
It's like Tarkov. It doesn't fucking hold your hand at all.
No.
It's just like you have to figure this out. It's gonna suck, and you're gonna have to put the time in, and it's still gonna suck.
The hardest part about squads, the hardest part about squads still is just like being able to tell what an enemy is. Sometimes you just look and you're just like, I think that's a fucking person. I'm just not sure. And then take a shot. You get blasted from the side. Like, fuck.
Yeah. Fucking. Ugh. Well, speaking of Tarkov, Wipe Week. It's always fun.
Have you played it all?
Since the wipe? No. I've been watching it, people do it, and it looks like a lot of fun because everybody's kind of at that like weird like even point. Well, not now anymore.
Yeah.
People got their fucking Bitcoin farms running and stuff, but it kind of looks like this is the time to get in and to like really kind of enjoy it. Maybe not. You still need the map knowledge. You still need like because I'm watching people like Rye. He's got his specific loot rundown so they can get all the shit that they need so they can build up their bases. Knowledge still is king. But at least like people aren't like fucking super fucking overpowered and fucking crushing you. But no, I updated Tarkov. It's ready to go. But then I go to click that start and I just remember like how it feels and I just opt for other games.
Like the cycle.
Yeah, Tarkov Light.
Before
we get into Tarkov Light though, wipes. Tell me about this other wipe that's happening. Inform me about this other wipe that exists within the stars that is happening. That is descending upon us.
I don't want to talk about it.
That is shitting on our parade.
I don't want to talk about it. So fucking frustrating. I don't understand. Oh my god. So I'm losing so much fucking money. Oh, it's so frustrating. All right, so Star Citizen is wiping the fucking universe for 3.18, and I think it's coming. I think it's like in the next few days almost. So basically, I guess what happened during Invictus Week when they had the free fly weekend, whatever this
fucking free to play motherfuckers ruined everything.
Yeah. Well, my ship list is all fucked up too. I've just got destroyed ships everywhere. So, I'm so mad. It just keeps me up at night. During the Invictus free fly week, they let a bunch of people have a bunch of ships and everything. It was really cool. That's how we got to play with a bunch of things. Just kind of figuring out what we liked. And then I guess there was a bug in the coding, and I guess it came from the 3.1 patch or the 3.15 patch or something like that. So like we're in 3.17, so they just have not fixed this fucking bullshit, which duh. Star Citizen. But it's fucked up everybody's ship stuff. So like you have destroyed ships that you can't respawn. Some Invictus ships are still available to fly around in. Like if you've never crashed them, you can land them and fucking pull them back out again. It's really weird shit. Well, it's also causing problems with people that have paid for their ships, and not just like your bought in store ships or like in game, but like the actual store ships that you've spent $500,000-$600,000 on. It's causing issues with you being able to retrieve them. So,
or like the one that I actually paid for.
yeah, that's what I'm talking
On
about.
my
Yeah.
deck,
So it's just
I've
fucked.
never been able to use again.
The last time we used the Titan was the video where I drove us into an asteroid and it blew up.
Yeah.
That's the last time we used it. Anyway, so the developers came out and said we found a way to separate rep, physical items, and cash. And they said because we can physically swap these, when we do wipes, we can pick and choose what we're going to do. So we're going to wipe ships and we're going to wipe money, but we're going to keep rep. And so my concern was like, this sucks because you're talking about wiping money, right? Which that puts everybody back on square one. Unless you're a fucking whale and have spent tens of thousands of dollars in the store and have tens of thousands of dollars worth of ships sitting in your inventory to start off with. And then there's B, the idea of if you're not resetting rep, then what happens is you have all your mission lists that you can still go and do because you're fully repped out on something. So all I have to do is pick up a mission that's worth 200K or whatever it comes out to, fly out, do it real quick, boogie back. Because whatever money you have starting, right, your starting cash money, just buy some weapons, do good. You can go in with a pistol, pick up some shit, like loot up real quick, and then go from there. So
the grind isn't the grind if we start at point A and they start at point X.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And it just feels fucking bad. And I get why they wanted to wipe the money, right? So like there's issues that was coming from people. I guess there's a couple things. I guess you can do a character reset and so you can rip all the components off of ships. Like if you bought like a C2 or something like that, you could rip all the components off the ship, sell all the items for the money, and then do a character reset. And you get to keep your money, but it resets you and gives you the ship back.
Oh.
So people were doing that. And then with the
I heard about some assholes that were exploiting this.
100%.
Yeah. Doing cargo stuff.
Yep.
Just getting like way too much money.
Way too much fucking money.
Don't know who would do that.
Yeah. Fucking up the economy is one thing, right? Like I could understand the fucking up the economy if there was like in-game trading and stuff like that, where like there's just like a surplus of fucking like gold farmers that are just like doing it so you can use auction house to buy things. Yeah. But that's not the fucking case. Here's what the case is, and this is the big thing. If they reset a bunch of people back to square zero money wise, and I don't know how long it's gonna take to get back up to 1 million without exploits and stuff. And if you don't have rep grinds, because it's kind of hard. But if you don't have any money in game, then you can't buy any of the ships that you were just flying with. Well, maybe go back to the store and spend some money and buy that ship you want.
Ooh, unethical business practices.
It's gross. And it feels bad for the people that are new players, too, that just came in from the Invictus week.
We need a fucking button that we can just... Unethical!
Oh man. So for me, it's just like they even talked about it. They said like more and more wipes will happen as we get closer to the actual launch point, because as we introduce new big items, because they're talking about like, okay, 3.18 is coming out, they're going to do this wipe, but when 4.0 comes out or whatever they're fucking planning, or 3.2 or whatever the shit is, like they're talking about doing a wipe then there too. Which, okay, again, no big deal. If there was a wipe like Tarkov wipes pretty consistently season wise,
yeah,
I'm not going to hurt so bad about it. It also feels really bad when you farm a fuck ton of money and a fuck ton of resources and then it all gets wiped for no reason. Like, you know, that kind of feels gross, you know, because ships are for, well, not forever, you know, you got to pay the insurance costs on them or whatever the fuck it comes out to. But, like, we had some cool ships. We had some cool things that we liked flying around in.
Just started. We got out of our growing pains. We were starting to have a whole lot of fucking fun. We were drunk probably more than we should have been.
Yeah.
You got fucking sick-ass flight sticks.
I bought sick-ass flight sticks.
And then they dropped this shit on us.
I mean, it just means I got to get back into the grind. No more cycle.
Yeah, no more cycle.
Yeah.
Ooh, that fucking game.
I gotta go sit in my starship again. Start blowing up people.
Tarkov Light be pissing me off.
Yeah, dude, you get ragey.
Oh, I get real fucking ragey.
How?
Oh,
How
and
long?
it's like
Huh.
it's so fleeting because like I die with nothing on me. I'm like, you fucking piece. I'm like choking a guinea pig, fucking throwing toasters in bathtubs, getting all fucking pissed off, and then like I loot fucking 2 ore that I just mine, and I do like 1 extract worth nothing. I'm like, all right, I'd like this game again. It's so fucking volatile. Oh man,
Fights just are not. They're so. I don't know. They're so awkward.
There needs to be like an equipment cap in which you can go into like the higher level or lower level or something, or there needs to be less of a like. I understand better armor should do better, but it shouldn't be such a severe disadvantage when you're playing in like the low level 1 and you get fucking steamrolled by a guy. Because how much did you say you did damage on him? I did
76, and he fucking capped me for almost 200. And I saw him before he saw me and fucking railed him.
And I got shots on him too.
Yeah, and I mean, he probably healed up before then, but like, how bad was the armor before that? And I dumped the clip into him and reloaded and got a few shots off. So I did 76 total damage. So that's either 2 things. It's either A, desync and none of my bullets hit, right? Or B, there's such a drastic difference in between that fucking assault rifle and blue armor or whatever that there's zero way for you to win that fight. Excuse me, if one guy with blue armor and a fucking shotgun can roll over 2 people, what's the point?
Yeah. And I mean, granted, I do have, I don't know if I could call it fun. I don't know. Maybe that's not
It's fun. It's fun. I have fun.
I am on a rage-filled quest to Genghis Khan the whole fucking lobby after the last like couple days. I'm so fucking irritated because you want to believe in the good in people.
No.
And you calms and you're like, hey. And then one guy says, fuck you. And now I'm just on a fucking villain arc. Oh, I just want to like wipe my face, and all of a sudden like the Joker makeup appears. I'm just fucking laughing. My girlfriend's in the corner fucking rocking back and forth because she's afraid to fucking say, babe, it's time to go to bed. And I'm just fucking shaking my mouse trying to kill these motherfuckers. I'm killing everybody.
I mean, we attempted 1 kill today and got fucking rolled. We got 1 kill in, and then we went to go hunt his buddy on extract. That guy was fucking gotta be pissing himself. Had I not had to reload, that guy would have been dead.
Oh,
sucked.
Fucking yeah.
Because I took a couple shots at him before he got on the plane, and I didn't reload at that point. So had I gone in with a full clip, he would have been fucking been worked. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but who fucking cares? That was probably the best game we had. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it feels good to murder somebody.
Oh yeah.
That they started on you first. We didn't even start it.
I mean,
they started on you first.
I started it. I definitely started it.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
We didn't even start it. They started shooting at my friend. I came in there. Fuck this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Took his shit. Felt good.
I lit him up from the top. Now, I think that's what this update shows, too. I think there's armor cracks, like Apex. I think you can tell when you hit armor cracks.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and I was like, oh, okay, I got that. I didn't have any idea where his buddy went until the extract came in. I mean, it's cool. It's fun. We went to the high zone area for the first time today. That was a fucking thing.
Everything hurts.
Everything. That's what I'm saying. There has to be. Okay, so the thing about Tarkov that makes Tarkov bearable for the gear grind, okay, is the fact that the bots are in the game, right? The PMCs or whatever the fuck they are.
Scavs.
Scavs. So when you need armor, you can load into a game, kill a couple scavs, and get stuff. It may not be great stuff, but it's stuff available, right?
Yeah.
This game requires you to craft all your
Constantly put yourself back in.
Well, not just that. There's no purchasable green gear or blue gear. It's all craftable.
Yeah.
Each one of those items also takes 15 minutes. And the mats required to fucking craft them. So like there's this weird issue of not being able to like if I'm ranked all the way up with fucking the whatever, the fucking Orville or whatever the hell they're called, I still can't purchase better armor. And okay, the gun fucks. Cool. No big deal. That guy's with the maelstrom. It fucked. I get it. It's totally fine. I did 76 damage to him. With a fully, like, the rifle I was running was fully equipped. It had green fucking mods on it. So that's the one thing that has to change for me to fucking continue down this road with this game. There's got to be some fucking easier armor, like acquiring.
I'm continuing hard.
I hope so.
I'm going to be angry all the time. I just need to kill all the kids.
Yeah.
I need it. Can't have them in my lobbies.
Yeah, I mean you're expressing
lobby.
You're expressing all the same thing that all the Fortnite kids had. Kids that are shitty at PUBG that went to Fortnite and then just get shit on.
I just want to be that kid.
I know.
That's all I want.
That's what I'm saying. It's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm in my 30s, but I just want to be that kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to be that kid again.
Yeah.
Screaming, I fucked your dad
Chasing
with a mic.
Can't do that nowadays.
I mean, you can.
I'm going to do it, but
that's never too far.
Probably get reported.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully. That's the whole point, right?
I'm praying for it.
I want to.
That's how you know you really got under their skin.
Yeah. Yeah. Get the reported. It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Kick me off this piece of shit game.
Oh, man. Well, speaking of, not piece of shit games.
Ooh, I love it. Keep going.
Speaking of games that are fun, interesting, you and Sean just played a game.
Oh, we did?
Knightfall.
We did.
Tell me about it, because I know nothing.
Did you watch? I bought it for you.
We'll put a link down in the description to the video, because I saw that you gifted it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw you and Sean post the video of it. And then I'm just watching this mayhem of this power sliding horse running in and knights with like pistols and muskets. And I don't understand any of it.
I don't either.
But it looks like bizarre fun.
So the guys that made Tabs, the totally accurate battle simulator and like cluster truck and shit like that, like they've got some wild shit. They do some wild things. But they came out with this game, and it's a duo based game. So it's only 2 players that can play. And the objective is you got to race to the castle to acquire the rose. That's how you win the game. And there's a day and night cycle that goes pretty fucking fast. But so you have a horse that gets you from point A to point B, but you have to stay on the track. If you go off on the grass, the horse slows down. So it's like incorporates a racing mechanic of like you falling this twisty, curvy thing into a town.
That's why power slides are a thing.
Right. That's why power slides are a thing.
I'm just like, you're just watching it. You're like, fucking what?
It's so wild, man. But yeah. So you have to race to get into town, and because when night falls, you can't be outside of a town. That's your blue zone. You'll end up dying there. So then you have to wait till the morning to then progress to the next town and then to the castle. That's how this whole thing works. But there's multiple different paths that all come to the same town. So everybody races to an area, fights to survive, races to the next area, fights to survive, races to the castle to try and acquire the rose.
Okay, so it's kind of like a battle royale.
It is a battle royale. Yep. Mixed with fucking a racing game, mixed with stupid, goofy, weird, squiggly arm fucking physics stuff. It's so bizarre. Like the gunplay doesn't feel bad. It's very cartoony.
Yeah.
But it's got weight to it, when you hit someone with the musket or whatever, it's gotta wait. There's a screen shake and like you get fired back. But his reload animations are fucking wild. Like with a musket, like spinning it like a 76, you know, or like when you have the auto pistol or whatever, he just spins it in his hand and then just like it's just a wild. It
looked fun.
Yeah, it's definitely a fever dream. It's worth.
That's a good way to say it.
It was worth its time. And then winning was probably the coolest thing that we had seen. Like we were pretty awful throughout the game. We got to it, and the fucking getting the rose at the end was just like was not expecting. It's so fun.
Fucking. It looked good.
Yeah. It was so. And first off, it was $3, and it's like 500 megabytes.
2 big wins for me.
Yeah, it was. And every game was. I mean, even getting to the castle, even trying to acquire the rose at that point of winning, 5-minute games. In and out. Too. Like race to the town was like a couple minutes. Race to the next town, couple minutes. Race to the fucking rose, couple minutes. You know what I mean? Like you were in and out.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was bizarre. It was a lot of fun though. So
that's sick.
Yeah. And then Sean was loving it. He was good. God rest his soul.
Yeah. COVID got him.
COVID got him. Just today. Jesus Christ.
Hey, guys.
I'm back from the store. Sean, you ready to go? What?
Yeah.
Go lay down, man.
Oh my God. You sound like Nick Nolte's frail grandmother. Just like his breathing. Like the seas. you just hear him breathing into the mic. Like, how close are you to the microphone? Underneath the pop filter.
Yeah, exactly. Oh fuck. Oh my God. He got sick when he worked with me. He got real sick one day. Like he came to work and was like, like trying to like do work, like trying to like lift buckets of paint, just like I was like, oh my God, you need to go home right now. It's like, I think I gotta go home. You're muted.
Oh yeah, that's from me licking the pop filter.
Oh, fuck.
Like an old mangy chihuahua just like missing pieces of hair that's still trying to play ball.
Yeah,
it's got that little really hoarse like bark. Sean, you should go home. I'm okay for work.
It doesn't even like stop walking to shit and piss anymore. It just does like the weird squat and just keeps going. It just kind of goes. Oh Christ.
Tune in next week while we do our podcast from Sean's funeral.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna feel real bad if he does die.
I know.
This joke did not age well. I mean, at least we can laugh at his expense.
Yeah. Just fucking sitting in the church, fucking crying, talking to his family. How did you know, Sean? Well, we literally just did a video about if you like and subscribe to our channel, you'll see we literally just did a video about him dying. We know it's in poor taste in hindsight, yeah. But if you could comment, it'd really help us in the algorithm.
I'd ask his parents if I could be in charge of setting up the fucking casket, and I would just taxidermy him like this, and then just like during it have it pop up like, Rat King one more time.
a bunch of live rats.
The Rat King never dies. He's back.
Or just treat him like a Build-A-Bear. Put one of those like push to talk things in his hand, and just have clips that we have of him. Ow! Like the Sean Grunt.
Yeah. That's what he was saying. He's like, I watched this video. I realized like or like Fall Guys video. He's like, most of my time in there is just going,
Fucking what he always says when you close off. Rest well as you close the open casket. Rest well. Oh man, I hope he really fucking lives. We've taken this to it.
I'm sad now. Oh man. So what's next on the docket, man? What do we got going on?
Well, aside from Sean's funeral,
Yeah, I mean
lots of planning behind that.
that'll be a couple months out anyway. We
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
have to wait for him to die and the embalming. I'm gonna recommend that they do an autopsy.
Yeah.
So it was natural causes. No, it was murder.
You guys heard of James? He was saying some wild shit. I want to send the FBI to his house.
Oh my god.
What's next? Well, I'm definitely pouring myself into Cycle.
It's a bad call, man.
Really? No, I know it's a bad call. It's like when I have like a weird obsession with something and like something clicks where I'm like, no, I'm gonna fucking do this. It's like fucking, do I know anything about 3D printing? No. Did I spend a lot of time fucking learning G code and all this dumb shit so just so I can be a fucking stormtrooper? Yes.
Yeah.
Like
It's called autism.
Now I probably have I get a touch of it.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm on the spectrum somewhere.
yeah, you met Eric, who already knew you at my mom's wedding.
Yeah.
He gave me a hug, I think, like way back when I met him in like the second or
That's
third
how
grade.
I got it. That's
how you get it.
Yeah.
You just get a touch of it, you know?
Yeah.
He grazes your neck and it goes into an artery and you just get a little touch of it.
Little fuzz.
So yeah, I'm kind of like weirdly obsessed with just trying to fucking shit on people in that game so that I'm not the only person that feels like that.
Sure. Totally fine.
Burying myself in my insecurities. And if I have to suffer, so does everyone else. Like that scene in fucking, what's it called? Mark Wahlberg is like, you learn to dance like that? Just to make fun of those kids?
No.
The other guys.
Oh, okay.
When he does the perfect ballet spin.
Yeah.
You learn to dance like that sarcastically? Yeah. To make fun of them.
What Will Ferrell? Is it Gator? Is that his name?
Gator, yeah.
Gator's bitches don't talk back.
But aside from that, I kind of want to fucking
get into Warframe.
I was gonna say Knightfall. That looked like a lot of fun.
Okay.
Want to jump into that?
Knightfall. Yeah.
I think
if we play Knightfall, we're gonna fucking have a blast because it is so fucking stupid. It's the epitome of what this channel is about.
Yeah.
Idiot fucking people playing idiot games that don't require a lot of fucking brain power to win.
just stupid laughs the whole time.
Yeah.
Fall Guys. I did not have a bad time playing Fall Guys. It'd be fun to play some more of that with some people.
Yep.
But Rylance just had his birthday, and for his birthday stream, he wanted to play What the Dub.
Oh yeah, you're saying.
Which was a dumb amount of fun.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how much we can show on the YouTube channel if we did it as like a community night. We'd have to probably like bleep some shit out.
Oh yeah,
pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah,
but fuck, is it fun when you're just wasted?
We played Quiplish or whatever. So we did it at the house. So I have it on a couple different things. Well, the cool thing was we could put it up on the TV, and then everybody. It's probably the same as this from your phone, right?
Yeah.
So we had like 10 people or whatever, and we were able to play it. It was fantastic. But for sure, I realized there's a few friends that I'm like, okay, you're going on the list. I gotta be careful of you, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I lock my doors when they spend the night type of thing.
But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And as long we can probably put most of it on.
I'm sure if we preference some guidelines. Keep the racist shit out.
Well, yeah.
And
for the most part,
I think that's pretty much it. That's it.
Yeah, it was just a whole lot of maybe we'll have to do a filler intro for it just to keep us from that demonetization zone where if you say fuck too soon, which I don't even know if we've been doing this whole time.
No, we definitely have not.
No, yeah.
No, yeah. No.
I'll have to work on that.
We get that notification too. Like, oh, like because so there's two ways we register it. We register as friendly for kids or not friendly for kids. I'm like, okay, well, it's not friendly for kids, so like they know the later stages. And then you like go down, it's like, is profanity like da 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 da, and you click on a thing, and it's like, okay, well, in X amount of time, like it's like, never mind, don't click that. Let's leave that with me.
Yeah. But yeah, what about you? What are your big plans? Don't say fucking Warframe.
Why?
No.
Brad, it's so much fun. It's so much
Nah.
fun. It's so much fun.
Nah.
Me and Cliff have convinced our buddy Fen to play. It's we've got a fucking full dojo. That's what shit. It's
A full dojo? What
It's
is
a
this,
dojo.
Cobra Kai?
Yeah, it's
Is it called a dojo?
Yeah, it's called a
In game. It's called a dojo.
What is it considered like a guild house? You're just mad because you had a shitty person teach you to play the game. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't a shitty person. It was just the game sucked.
Yeah, on PS4 6 years ago when the game was trash. Okay, totally understandable.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Hey,
It might as well be made from fucking Blizzard as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, absolutely right. Games don't get better. They only get worse, right?
Nope.
Like Battlefield 2042, making its way up to
Don't start
mixed
with this shit
reviews.
again either.
Just
Oh my
mixed reviews,
God.
baby. I mean, it was the highest
Fucking-
negative rated fucking game on Steam, but for some reason, it's now got 8,000 players back up to mixed reviews, and now they just put another patch out, and there's a bunch of people coming in.
We should have just ended this game with this podcast with Sean dying.
What?
We had peaked at that point.
I'd rather kill Sean than talk about Battlefield.
Oh,
The thing that I'm doing now, I think the most is so Audrey, we've been playing Final Fantasy, and for some reason, there was a patch. So because there was a patch, the servers were down, so we couldn't play. So she's like, well, do you want to play Tiny Tina's Wonderland? All right, fuck it. I have not played it co-op, so I'm hoping it would be better. Fucking so much more fun with people.
Really?
So like it changed the whole game. Having a bunch of different classes that were able to do different things. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you had multiple people in it at the same, like way more fucking fun. Way more fun. I could kind of tune out some of the weird like story stuff that like is like, okay, whatever, like when they dig too deep in like the comedy stuff, it's like, okay, I can get rid of that. And then just like being able to share different weapons and things like that, and like doing things together feels better on leveling up and like fighting enemies and stuff. It was cool. So tonight she was like, oh, do you want to hang out tonight? It's like, yeah, what do you want to do? She's like, oh, it's like, you want to play some Borderlands? She's like, oh yeah, we could do that. So I mean, we might entertain that idea. I'm gonna give the old college try. I'm gonna see how far we get through that.
Solo, it was rough.
It was very rough.
So, and I mean, I played all the Borderlands games solo before co-op and beat the whole thing. This one, solo's rough. And I was hoping, because when to be fair, when I tried the game, co-op wasn't working. Like you couldn't do matchmaking. It wouldn't even let you do anything like that. So I gave up before I even tried co-op. And I've always kind of hoped, prayed, held out, but the taste left in my mouth didn't ever bring me back.
Didn't do well. Yeah. I mean, there was the same thing. That's how I felt with Pre-Sequel. Pre-Sequel was one of those games where I played almost the whole fucking game, and then I think like right towards the end I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. I'm just bored. I tried a couple different classes and they just didn't hit. 1, 2, and 3 though. Shit. Those games. Oh my god. I've played so many times on multiple different characters, and I still go back.
Yeah.
Except for, oh god, I just remember. Oh, fucking talk about epic. Oh, love me some epic. The cloud save feature fucking failed. I lost all of my fucking shit for Borderlands 3 when I swapped over my hard drive. Everything. everything, all of the fucking DLC, all of my gear. I was like, oh, this is fucked. Put like no new like swap the hard drive over. Oh, it's whatever it was. Got everything all set up. I was like, oh, why isn't this working? This is weird. Fucking tried to like bring it all back. Nothing. All corrupted. Couldn't do it. Like, and then they were like, well, you can't copy game files over. Like the only way to do it is like to like pull it, delete it, redo this whole thing, put it in a specific file, rewrite a bunch of things, and then do it. But it had overwritten the cloud save when I got back in. So when I redid all the things and then put all the fucking file back in, it overrode that into the cloud back as like, and so I just lost everything. I was just like, you fucking piece of shit. So I'll never play Borderlands 3 again. The fact that Fall Guys has to be played.
Fortnite.
Nope. Nope.
Fall Guys.
And the only reason I did that is for the fucking group.
It was fun, huh?
Fall
You had
Guys
a good
was.
time, didn't you? Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Epic's kind of coming around on you, huh?
No, because now that I realize that it's kind of cross-platform, I'm just gonna go buy it on fucking Steam and we can play it together that way.
Woof. You're gonna buy it on Steam?
Yeah, just so I don't have to play
So
it
you
on
can't play it for free on
yeah,
Epic.
Exactly.
Okay.
Other than that,
here we go.
Other than that, I don't think I'm gonna try and play some Star Citizen this weekend before everything goes away. I want to go fly around some of the ships that we bought.
One last hurrah
One last hurrah. Go blow some people up
before you have to actually start a fucking RP grind.
Well, that's the next.
I mean,
thing.
or we could try chunking out some RP before it goes and just see how far
exactly.
we can really.
So that was my next thing, is that because we have all these fucking ships that are all geared out with all this
we
money.
should all just do it like deliveries and shit like that. Shit that's like easy.
I think you get better rep for doing at least the bounty stuff and like the crawls or whatever it comes out to. All I know is that like because we have the ships and because we have the money that we can just like build a ship with hella good weapons and stuff, it's probably worth it to like do the grind now while we have it, because I don't know when the patch is going to go through. They said sometime in July. So
all right, well, hey, let's commit to something this weekend then.
Yeah.
Fucking
Warframe.
Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. It's great talking to you. Make sure to like and subscribe. Link to the video Knightfall down in the bottom. We're not talking about fucking Warframe. Good night.
Warframe.